Let me just identify some things here. Okay, interesting. So, craftsman's elegant letter praises of life. I'll send that to you, and it even gives some crafting skill. There's so many also staffs that I have to be looking when we go to sell that which things you will sell, because seriously, there's so many. Oh. +1 to shield specialist. I would love to use that. But I think...
Now I don't know which gloves I would wear. They have same armor rating, but other gives me 1 lockpicking and the other gives me 1 crafting and HP. HP is good in combat. Lockpicking is good when we are just mucking around. Crafting is good on downtime.
So many. I have a problem with these things too, for sure. That like, what do I want to use? Like now I also got the better, or possibly, like, I think the crossbow is still basically better, but I found actually a bow that is pretty much as good or close to being as good. Let's see, this says this is wounding elm-shorn bow of ice, so an elven bow of antique design yet modern construction. The nock is a deep V-shaped groove in tribute to the famed archers of Vertices, and after all, she is better with a bow than this crossbow.
Yeah.
So crossbow has 46 to 72 piercing. The bow has 33 to 56 piercing, which isn't a big difference, considering especially that the action points cost is 1 less for the bow, so one can shoot more times. Plus, the other one, the crossbow has plus 11 HP, which is okay, and 15% chance to set shield status for 2 turns, a little bit more movement, less movement, I guess. But here the special is 15% chance to set bleeding status for 3 turns and 15% chance to set shield status for 2 turns. So it basically has the same status effect anyways. Yeah, I'll try to use the bow now with Biter then. Even though that crossbow is still good, but this is a little bit quicker weapon after all, so it's probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
The biggest question for me is the one weapon. I found another one-handed weapon that I'm considering as being a very good weapon, so that's the problem. Not a freaking good weapon. It's just kind of strange because this just says clobbering time and it's crushing damage and not slashing damage like the Peter Lee sword. But it's also one-handed, so I assume that it should be just as good for me to use. It is single-handed weapons that I'm good at, so I can use it. Okay, so critical chance is slightly better in this. Same action point cost. 31 to 70 crushing when the Peter Lee's sword has 40 to 54 slashing. The Peter Lee sword has +1 speed, 2 initiative, a little bit more movement, and unbreakable. This thing has also unbreakable. It has +1 strength instead of speed. No initiative, but it has +1 to the shield specialist, which is like... the shield specialist is pretty nice for me.
Yeah.
Then it has 15% chance to set knockdown status for 2 turns, which is also pretty nice. Like, both of these are unique weapons, so I have no idea what to use. I like the sword look better though. So, I don't know, maybe I'll use it for now. Too many special items. Too many. We still haven't ever... like, we've exploded plenty of times, but we've never actually seen Exploskeleton in effect. Even though you would think that an Exploskeleton would be the first thing that would almost explode on you. But, nope. Okay, I shall open the door.
There's a rat.
Yes, I saw
Rat
the
is
rat too.
escaping!
Where? No! Rat!
Do you hear that? It sounds like wailing. There aren't ghosts around here, are there?
Well... I know. So, is there... trapdoor? That seems like to be a trapdoor downstairs. There isn't actually a way to go upstairs, it's just a way to go down, which is kind of interesting. Well, are we ready for it?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's a ghost. Hello, Samson.
What's this? Living eyes that can see the shape of death? Avert your gaze, wanderer, for you are looking upon the phantom of a murderer.
Tell me about yourself.
Samson was my name, a long time ago. I know not why upon my death I became a ghost, doomed to haunt this tower. Perhaps the gods heard of my crime and stripped me of my rightful place in their eternal realm.
Okay.
If so, their punishment was just. Each night I wake the flame in the lighthouse to repent for my wretched sin.
You called yourself a murderer. Why?
That indeed is the tainted title I must bear, and deservedly so. For 15 years ago to the day, it was that I sat atop my lighthouse, the flame unlit, and watched on as a pitiable ship crashed upon the cliff and got devoured by greedy waves. Deliberately had I forgone to do my duty. Willfully did I condemn every soul aboard to a salty sleep on the bed of an indifferent sea.
Why did you do it?
Why did I commit this act of blackest horror? Jealousy, anger, the bitter anguish of a broken heart. Those are the ancient ills that drove me to madness. Desdemona was on board, as I knew she would be, my wife. The delicate beauty of whom I was sure was betraying me with her friend, the dashing Faladar.
Almost the same name as the Lord again there, who was with Esmeralda. Wasn't it with the F letter too?
Yeah, Duke of Ferrol,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Do you have anything for sale? You have a potato, empty mug, and some gold. Good.
Possessed as I was by the demons of envy, ire, and torment, I decided that if I had her love no longer, only death could take her for his mistress. And so I sat here, coldly and calmly, as I delivered them both unto the deep. Yet no sooner had the water closed its spuming jaws around the perishing vessel below, that the extent of my offense dawned on my beleaguered mind. Overcome with guilt, I sought escape through the hangman's noose. But rest was not to come.
Well, apparently we have nothing to say about that, so I heard there might be an undead lair here. Do you know anything about that?
Skeletons roam the lands, restless as my troubled soul, but shall not find their lair here. Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time I reside here in solitude. Solitude and silence.
I'll take my leave. Well, interesting. Interesting, of course. Ooh, water essence. A gold stream of water flows from the winter kingdom of Hiberman directly into the swirling enchanted orb. Strange. Guess
I may have died.
I'll send you another dagger from that. This is so much loot. That's all the loot. There's a bear for you. Then I need to talk to everyone.
Walls, my home.
You don't see me anymore. I can keep the leadership bonus for myself.
But my guilt
We have the talk to each other marks again.
Oh yeah.
I've spotted something interesting.
Ooh. You have actually class ruby. I'll take that.
You want all the jewels.
Okay, let's chat.
Quite a story that ghost had to tell. Not every day one hears about a lighthouse keeper sinking ships just because his wife proved to be unfaithful.
Your eyes before me still. The ship, the waves, the cold, wild sea.
A pitiful creature torn up so badly by the loss of love that it led him to commit murder. I almost feel sorry for him.
Aye, a pitiful creature. Torn up so badly by the loss of love that it led him to commit murder. I almost feel sorry for him.
Sorry? The man killed who knows how many innocents for the sake of a sick bout of jealousy. He's a monster.
And
There.
forgiving, vindictive.
I'm very vindictive.
That's good. Wooden crate. Ooh, charming arrow. Oh, that's a new arrow. Some more gold.
And lots of rats.
Yeah.
Dearest Desdemona, I see
So
your
many-
eyes before me.
There's a
still.
bottle of wine for
The
you.
ship, the waves, the cold
Skeleton.
wild sea.
That's nothing. You can pick up some of that stuff. I don't know if any of that is that important anyways.
Folly,
So,
grave
okay,
these
rats.
walls,
Rats,
my home.
let me talk to you.
Samson sure is sorry about Desdemona. And for all we know, her ghost's off somewhere pining for him, just as he's pining for her.
Interesting idea. Would there be Desdemona as a ghost somewhere? That's a good question. Maybe there could
Probably.
be. That is something to keep in mind.
I've heard powerful undead like the
No.
lighthouse school never truly die, but lie in wait to be resurrected again.
I don't like that. You hear? Undead like the lighthouse school never truly die but lie in wait to be resurrected again.
Yeah.
Did you have, by the way, any more lockpicks? Because I still was carrying the one secure lockbox.
Dearest
Uh,
Desdemona,
Uh,
I see
uh,
your eyes before me still. Were that I could
I have too much stuff in my inventory.
and end this.
I have 4 lockpicks.
Okay. Maybe I'll send that to you. Maybe you should send some stuff for me, or maybe actually,
Why do I have poison cloud arrow?
actually,
Sorry.
no worries. If you have some backpack extra or something, you maybe could just put some stuff that you know for sale purposes and put it there and send it for me to just carry around. Maybe that would be okay idea. Because it's always difficult to just find it from the inventory.
Oh, these walls.
I don't know if you have one extra, because I can send the one from By Daughter, for example, for that purpose if you wish.
Guilt lives on.
I'll send secure lockbox back to you.
Okay.
I'll
You didn't want to open
sort
it?
it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I opened it already.
Ah, okay.
Couple of unidentified stuff for you.
Okay.
And 1 knockdown arrow for their daughter.
Yay.
Then I'll send the box itself.
Why do I need to keep the box?
Well, you can drop it if you want.
Well, it is kind of heavy, but I guess I'll keep it for now. Like, the backpacks are a lot easier to carry, of course, than
Yeah.
this thing. But of course, at the moment, I can carry it.
The maniac in the darkened lighthouse.
I'll be identifying these things.
Oh, grievous sin.
How good boots did you have, By Daughter? I guess that's fine enough for boots. I'm kind of considering that I should probably put this comfortable new boots on, but maybe I'll send them to you or you can look into them too. But I think you probably have something better. There was a new dagger here, not sure if it's something that you wish to use.
The ship.
But there
Actually,
it
I
is.
have less armor rating on my boots. I have lucky charm on my boots though, and 6 HP, but initiative and movement are pretty great.
Yeah. Anyways had at least, like, my armor rating on boots is also a little bit worse, but I have the lucky charm and initiative, so it's like, well, I like the initiative and it's only a couple of armor rating difference, so
Yeah. Well, you are opening most of the stuff anyway, so I don't need lucky charm that much.
yeah.
So I'll put these boots on.
Okay.
Does anyone else need my old boots? They have 9 armor rating.
No. Also, well, it's 9 armor rating for By Daughter at the moment too, so.
Does she have anything else on them?
Earth resistance 9% and a little bit bonus to movement.
Okay. Then they're probably better because she definitely doesn't need Lucky Charm.
Nope.
6 HP is nice, but it's not.
Yeah, I think the
needed,
movement
really.
is nice enough, because then you can move a little bit longer distance with that one action point, which gives more action points, so to speak, or possibility.
Yeah.
I see your eyes before me still.
I just started to read the description for the gold, which is like written, wars are won and lost by it, bonds are formed and broken for it, Vanzikir is purchased by it. That last one sounds pretty tempting, doesn't it?
My home,
Good description for gold.
Yeah.
I may have died.
I have no idea what this water essence is though.
Guilt lives on
It's strange.
and on.
Strange thing. Oh, should that be... Oh, maybe I should... if I put that, does Spider Drop come behind me, actually? No, I don't want you to go there. I would like you to be behind me. That is actually probably the best. Though I'm not sure if it's best for you, but I changed like the formation on the left for myself. That Spider Drop would be moving behind me.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it changes also that Madara will be moving behind you. No, you probably have your
No.
own where you can set it,
Yeah.
the formation that you want to be moving in.
Yeah, she's on my left side.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely better that Spider is behind me, but for you, it's a little bit different. You can probably be side by side.
The
Yeah.
maniac in the darkened lighthouse.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, great.
I'd
Okay.
prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
And not water, eh? Sorrows, no good with water. But yeah, I didn't like the sound that this guy might be returning with us, so maybe we'll see his skills actually in the faraway future. But I guess otherwise we can just return to those legionnaires, and maybe we should actually go visit town. And
Yeah, and sell stuff.
and we can even go and just buy like new skill books if we find some and sus.
Yeah.
And then we can
That moaning.
continue exploration.
Come now.
Can't
We've got
we?
to show these spooks.
Yep.
How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the lieutenant.
You didn't even come there, but you're so demanding. If you want to reap your reward, you can risk a trip yourself. Nah, I'm a nice guy after all in these things, even if I do think that they might have needed to go and do it, but it's an interesting story anyways. Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grit from your ears and I'll tell you all about it.
Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grit from your ears and I'll tell you all about it.
I'm so evil. What
Which
the hell am I getting of this?
Don't let them off so easily. These gas bags shouldn't reap a single benefit from their cowardice.
It's kind of the funny thing too, if you consider the fact that like in the very start, I was still the one in the bridge that was like, these guys called us orcs and all that. But on the other hand, it's a little bit, I guess, different situation. They called us
Yeah.
orcs. These haven't at least called us orcs. If Samson keeps being portred about his troubled past, he may turn from regretful to hostile. Best to leave him be and tell the tale ourselves.
If Samson keeps being bothered about his troubled past, he may turn from regretful to hostile. Best to leave him be and tell the tale ourselves.
I've always known you to be just and honest. Does letting these soldiers claim esteem or reward for something they didn't do sound just to you?
You do have also a point. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what happens. I don't like your tactic of always using the same thing too. And maybe we're ruining our good rock, paper, scissors games.
Well, you won the last one. Because you used the same thing, damn thing, always.
I learned it from the NPCs. That was my best way to deal with the NPCs who also did the same thing of just using the same thing all the time. That's why
Yeah.
I did it. You just like, it almost feels like you are leaving it for me to decide, which is annoying. Like, do I
All
do?
right, we'll do it your way.
Fine, we won't tell them then. Waiting for other player.
Oh,
Be that way. If you nobodies could do it, we'll have no problem performing the inspection ourselves. Go on your way then.
Nobody's gonna do it.
and then the Guardian wakes up.
Probably not yet, hopefully. Well, you did get your egotistical again, so...
Great.
Yeah. Kind of annoying, and sometimes it goes too far. Altruistic for me. Let's see, actually. We do wanna talk to each other too. Let's see what about that soon. I just wanna have a look into the Forgiving and Vindictive, what they give. If you have Forgift being trait, you are immune to be cursed. Okay, well, that's nice enough. You are Vindictive, so you have received a chance to hit bonus plus of 20% on attack of opportunity, but you don't have attack of opportunity. But it's just that it's also so difficult to be like thinking that, okay, I'm forgiving, I'm compassionate, how do I separate these options after
Yeah,
all?
they're so similar that
yeah,
when you think you're answering the other, you are actually doing the other one.
or there's a new skill after all, because or trait. Because
Yeah.
these haven't been
Yeah.
something we have even known about before.
We can tell.
Yeah,
I need a moment to reflect.
I need a moment to reflect. I've grown increasingly selfless, but I wonder if I've gone too far. Interesting. What sort of source hunter is as soft-hearted as I've become? It's absurd. This is actually a good question. So what do I say, especially when I have a companion like you who is like, no, whatsoever, a full time?
Yeah.
What the sort of a freaking guy are you even? I've grown increasingly selfless, but I wonder if I've gone too far.
I've grown increasingly selfless, but I wonder if I've gone too far.
Okay. What would actually be good in this situation?
Your generosity honors our esteemed order.
It's been nice for one.
Now that I'm starting to wonder or self-doubt myself in this, then you are saying that it's good. It's just your character, you know.
Yeah.
You just-
I'm here to point you in the right direction.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Kind of just worried if those guys are actually okay. Have they just disappeared, or are they actually going to be here? Now I just wonder. I have to know. Have they actually gone into here? Are they actually here for us to find? Hello, rat. I'm sure they are not able to discuss to our rats at the very least. There you are.
They're running.
Okay, well, Malleus and Lucia. Oh, there they disappeared again, out of my sight. Well,
Well, at least they did their duty.
yeah. I do kind of wonder as us, like, we didn't see at least the color for our little kitty, unfortunately. Unsinkable Sam yet, so that's a shame.
Yeah.
I wish to have found it, but no can be. But hey, I had kind of a few good battles over here. Let's just get into town. I want to see a couple of people at least there, and maybe after that we can go on and I guess we shouldn't actually walk all the way when we have these freaking waypoint shrines. It's just that
Maybe.
it's so hard to actually remember to always use them. Let's go to the north gate, I guess. Then here we are, all of a sudden already. But I saw one guy here next to the graveyard as well, that we hadn't even
I
talked
already
to.
forgot that we had such a nice weather here.
Yeah. Poor guy. There's, by the way, mushrooms in here, if you want to pick them up. Oh,
More grapes.
yeah, and we didn't actually read all these things.
Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home. Here lies Judith, warrior princess.
Warrior princess, eh?
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so.
Okay. Are those crates actually would have been outside? Those crates. Over there. We could have gotten them from the other direction or from the outside, so we gotta go and have a look into it later a little bit.
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
I don't know, you tell me.
Maybe we should
Here
check
lies
his grave.
Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
Okay, good to know.
Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
Finally. But yeah,
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great.
good. Good for you. But yeah,
Catherine the Great.
yeah. To be continued with Divinity Original Sin.